So tremo dey for do mine so a. I mean to me chento na me kasem we ansen aba ba sha se adi nko. Commander. Magana ni bia ntena be bi nkasa Black Stars ayade.
Because I be that.
So we in my position.
Yeah.
Me dey say adwuma ne gusu okoso a me support mo. Afutu ayi tu mu amanfa ne nyere de beto ne aye den. Ya time achi. Na samfa na aye den. Ya fa working gear na aye den. Na dey ahye nti anopai o mete yenka. Production na so dey meginidi.
Why you need Proverbs 29?
Proverbs 29 verse 2.
Obi na dey Sunday o.
But you must share.
Impatro kind of man why?
Because when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Okay.
But when the wicked breed rule, the people mourn.
The Proverbs
29 verse 2.
Verse 2.
Yes.
So the righteous ones so would you or mine so or say omo den omanije. Na say tremo defo na ne mamboyefo ni di o mine so a Yesu nko a e say Yesu ana ayesre.
Yesu. They say why His Excellency na mambo.
Na His Excellency ono oye Black Stars adwuma. Football nko mo di say football for mo president o. On beti om jejiri nde. Jordan ayu aka asem ni nyina one Jerome Opoku. Enyame na America wo.
Okay.
Players no mu gina park no so ball. Enya players we na minister say coach we do mu na no mo sere no.
Yeah.
Bala 10 no ha interview no ha. Openi. Bala. Oh, wa mo twaja tu nye ne ye kan wo. Captain na ye yi na no ayi amban ba ko dia mo no de ba ko akotena bench no. Omo na e kan wo.
Jordan.
Oni Jerome Opoku. Nti Bala 10 ye ba fi a na ya bo voice na obia TV interview no na ye bra Penny Gary Smith.
Okay.
Ye ba fi e ba bi di ho komo na so de yi fro time nyanso ye we
But man kan nya preamble kakra ye ntie kakra bi e.
Ye set to no ho.
Ye ntie kakra.
Na say dey say.
Ye ntie the Jordan e kan ye.
Good because we qualified. You know, we qualified, and you guys, don't forget, we have a new manager. He just came 2 months ago and tried to install his style, and now people are adjusting. You don't just adjust within 1 month or 2 months. Football doesn't work like that. You have to accept it. We came here, we could see that.
Now sports here they can no actually beba. Na kopa Jerome Opoku de na bra. Jerome say we can defend. Oni Gary akro na. Me say
na
what is na twaja to me nya ye ne kan
na enu agentira agete na o no ya
commander nyabotre
because Lucas ebe mu abrese chamo
boys they say muntimi mfo mo nkogina park so say mo nkomo defend e also obi kwese go enyame na me kan wagwa na akoye interview no America wo hobi correct ntu de e ba fi o bete yanka
mama ma bra kwa be kwaku na ti say
chama nyame adom kana na mu agugu so akoba
nyame ase
ekoba
otimi na de kwa de musa so otimi dae
de hia man hwe bi o
na mo so ya de
na unimi
my friend before the start of the game one for them who so what I remember 20 minutes na me jai die and
we can blast when it's about blasters me very cautious about my time w think me agene nya me meka to say nye say bi o ye na nanom be no mbuye say wo sia chinya wo le ho na watafre no me manyina be hunu say ade ye no nye de ndi ho nya me da me ntafre ho ndi ana college ba no na aya na nhye dan ha me sa ba no kran meka akire wo
matime ba so ye ba sha ase na nas me dey just send unti anu ahwa ama me good morning Fortune Sports, please tell Habib to come for his stone Aaron Chicken Western region in Zima.
The catalyst was off.
The two omufu omuntie.
The catalyst. The two
omufu.
So be kasa enra atizigi did well.
Commander, it is not about the doing well. Yet hey, to win himself upon member baby I would for security reason.
Yeah.
Win himself upon now fast yeah. Ubekwa could do traffic musa and also the safest like what I can say the shortest for you. Ubekwa could do traffic musa and so what do you but why back could actually there. Eh so safe traffic be and will be for no do you over the way.
Oh bia me do feel
it. Eh tie. And yes saves now obey the Odamas born in man why save a more winning the Odama born. Yeah, Bobro was a dear not better.
The Odama born in man. Good morning to you guys. I'm very disappointed by Jordan Ayu's Black Stars. They made me speechless this morning. Bro Frank Edifri a Francais and I ode ebaye. We so say from Paya Jeso, what Ghanaians were talking about the inclusion of Jordan Ayew in the first 11. The Argentines talking about Thiago Almada and Lautaro Martinez inclusion their lineup. Scaloni has been bad in this tournament over dependence on Messi. Some coaches' power make you think they have collected money from the player. If you noticed something about the Argentina Capo Verde match, the Capo Verde coach gave their flag to Scaloni. I don't know why. and somehow. Na mame and Shasi and remember this na amamo. Such I am quite. I'm on 40. I'm on for some job war.
Yanchi Ashafo, Mijidi say, Namia Dumubia Hoye, na Indian Komoka crack. Yabano Paya Hondi Hoidi or so Roja. I said, I would dear. And Dra, yes, interesting games. A day Sami have the run of 32. No, Ama, we are to see you roam into the 116 stage. Now, kakran. Teams now, Omoyadi, and they are separating the boys from the men. As they say, men, no, kakran, gradually, Ubia keeps on climbing our steps. I can say now, a boa Emma Inya, they are a mat tournament in Ayede. Now, 3 games, and ye share and draw. What the Ahmachi Diagana didn't come at 3. First one, Inya, you know, gave us a lot of things to talk about. Second one, MI and the maybe Rebecca was the last one, now I agree. First one, ye share was Australia. Any Egypt omo Asia kind now Egypt every game no with 1-1 draw. And omo ball omo home a progress on penalty shootout. Omaya bakosem Egypt bakosem why and they say we drew stage for the first time omo krom omo history no omo drew that. Say Egypt World Cup na ye ball 116 stage Egypt drew. It is also Egypt there is joy. There is that excitement, and you know, now like Mohamed Salah 18 is also because Egypt for the matches say Omanya quality players generation after generation. Oma conquer Africa, more continent so, but they drew the ultimate now a World Cup. The what done they do Africa just a continent. Winning ball ne bossing Ubiano, who drew the pan ultimate Omode one the Ellen Swanning generational backup. Obia the whole team the Egypt edu we o madu enti se ne some Black Stars ni edu run system and na be hu se obi su se qualified run system kan betra mesere no enti na me say ye nye hwe ye benya omo time Egypt for do stage ya o madu no enti omo so hu so mu su a the first of its kind and o madu enti ne we no man na ba be the reference point so chine bi Egypt co tournament hu so madu ha na omo team so ma qualified run system asere omo Guafedi oma sete ba na to. Nti abasubodi e bi e ho bi ane mfama Hosama Sam ene ne nkwada no. Ye mfama mo what's the name Salah. Ene ne nkwada no for the job omaye. Ne ye mo mabaso. Owie ye okofa Palestinian for Frank Castle dedicate we ne dia abo free Palestine any ade political ade that start to generate controversial attention. Sometimes football is the avenue you use to preach peace. The avenue, baby, and Kofu Monday voice, Munya voice. And I saw the video, among 4 shouting at free Palestine, we say FIFA for about appointing. It's a political agenda. Why? But today, we are not talking about that. Let us not let that take the shy away from a Juma or more aye. And what they were Egypt for now, abo, yeah, more mabasun for qualification. When I said it here, and I said, I'm qualified because they share Australia, no more, Egypt now Egypt say you can draw record or World Cup na sankabon can say you penalties. Yeah. Now so we bury adwuma nentem. But credit be we are say yemfama Australia for the goalkeeper na no that commander. Cha last minute save na akwane ye no. One of the youngest goalkeepers if not the youngest tournament na say no. How he was able to stretch the hands. Eyi sa ball no fa ba no so last minute no. But see, by this time, I'm going say, I still don't know how he was able to do it. Or the keeper on the team, into the extra time, and then he drew penalty. And the coaches decided, so more experienced Matt Ryan. Bench in T. When we talk about tactics, any coaches are there. Oh, your story, Egypt for no more penalties are was a team Real
Madrid
Levante. Some penalty 2 or 3.
Yeah, Mbappe.
Yeah, and I almost share every actually no be.
But someone say beach ni film.
Yeah.
Ama Matthew Ryan Abano.
No, who say chat na for 40% omo ye and the man na omo di goalkeeper ni but Egypt for near smart. Yes, goalkeeper no ne save way in penalty ni say onye obi oto no ho ntem. O delay pa. It is all about kick now why yes smart now ball kick in term of bechi.
Okay.
Tina Egypt for ne ko where is Madrid win and they
because some explanation they may say sa panenka penalty.
Yeah.
Was it some short seconds no taking that decision, you know. Or questions are running and you know the whole team. But all getting closer to the ball. A bench was a son of a ball.
That's a class of a player. Top, world class player. Amaya didn't Egypt for one gem of flowers. I mean, move straight now and come and call a baby and the man move. More was sending message in the Banamonja and they and Tim Keys. You know, you know, the tick room. Commander, second match. Cabo Verde won. My 2 channel to order the one coming to channel. You see, we win a lose match. Ombet me ako mukrum as gallant losers.
Yeah.
Ombet me ako mukrum. Na ye de we are walk ame wo mu. Wunim di ntia.
Daddy.
Omo ye small country. First ever edition at the World Cup.
The smallest
nation from
530,000.
First time. Omo saying 1 million. Na sa bantu akra ya so aso my ni na. First time because bantu ya to about 1 million votes if you see. Meboa. And no cry about 18 plus 18 form control about bantu constituency ni pull over 1 million way. And we plus 18 for two them kwala nya be kan as a bantu constituency is not a small thing to talk about. Openi. Na Omaba World Cup. Omaba about 4 matches. Commander, 4 games na Cabo Verde boy and Obia and show mo 90 minutes. We are show.
Yeah.
They played against 3 teams that are world champions before. Omo held this Spanish national team to a goalless draw. Spain and Timian Shomo. Spain a 1-time world champion. Omo announced Commander, they drew to Uruguay. Uruguay are 2 times world champions. Uruguay and Timian Shomo 2-2. As a matter of fact, they scored Uruguay Betis a second goal and then they got the equalizer. And draw played against the defending champions, 3 times world champion. The team that possesses either the best of all time or one of the best to have graced association football in Leo Messi. Cabo Verde for no what year in a toe to toe. No respect. And just say omungu say omunye we. But no respect say yes say mo ye team akesenti that cost set back yen timu neme mo. Before so omo tournament. Now mo with the first video. Mo say ya ekodi nkomo. And I say omo no World Cup no omo kono. And you say they are just going there to go and make numbers at World Cup now. So also after the World Cup, everyone will know who Cabo Verde is and where Cabo Verde is located. Patch of video.
We are very resilient. We are proud to be Caverdian and we are here to show that we will fight everything and we will do everything to put the name of Cape Verde to everyone.
Openi. World Cup no se say yenwie Cabo Verde afrim anyembia omode Cabo Verde atoma apono so na omon fan so
omode o mato
se say wiase hu omo na ye hu omo ye hwehwe omo chi akwan na ye hwehwe omo
ye be hwe
we ye nkofo a no omani abere so omo koye bibi before the World Cup no yes I interview cancer asem dey saying ye mo World Cup ni nwie no omo Cabo Verde no omo de o man ne beto map so omo play omo de o man ne beto map so baby a owo bia no you will want to look for o man friends Cabo Verde. Because performance on Babe Denedino, it will marvel everybody. That's why my catcher was saying, well, about 4 matches, when you saw a single game in 90 minutes. One if 3 teams or world champions before mansion, including the defending champion who have Messi in their team. Mami, the second video, I could not say a second goal, you on any wife, and ne bano, I was standing to my 14 soon. Well, emotions and yema omwe
Cabral
commander omoni team ben e bobo no mulusu e
Argentina
omulusu time ben
omulusu do extra time
scoreline na saying
it didn't stoppage time 3-2
ena osu say
aye
ohun ne ho say they could have done better
ena me bebusa say je no mo ye because president the nation's president ebe ka say omo 100% chance and believe say on be Argentina
coach ni ka kire and how the story ne say or say ball no obokobo no mo nsuro obi ya no mbokwa akobo ball a yewi a ye behu di omo ye yewi na omo film omo su edi ya wo mu say they could have done better than what they did
and no goalkeeper 8 clear saves omo just say do penalty shootout
and no na no omo pe omo say they could have done better omo let take a word for one down when they world champion akobo ball message na one lose 3-2 extra time also one let take a word for down 2
o ma work up
for den say mo efa aye kan say chartered we you muntwa economy ticket for mo mra Accra International Airport because obi ansu ye Jerome Pokupe na mi so osu kakra ono kra nso ne contractor o where yanko enim na bia ni move na ebe born ni ntina no osu Commander Cabo Verde lose to Argentina extra time 3-2 Argentina say na what Argentina say na what ball na ye hwe you know I know people will not this I will not agree with me on this referee ni game now the na 70-30 officiating was bad everything favors the Argentine money nkwala we but referee side the game no more but still omo gina omo grounds to make sure say they will fight till the later we yankofo omo say they want to die for their national colors omo team is suicide Argentina
player to player what they omo compare Argentines any
omo ben omo baby
because Cabo Verde team when the ball top class club
omo ben omo baby but determination willingness discipline consistency team way has been there from team na be say or Ivory Coast 2 years or 3 years ago after no and on my build the 1 or 2 we aba be ka ho ye de ne international tournament be so e be ka 1 month at say Jordan can e yakọ sere coach de na aba or so ba no be park bus ye nyira chire ho ye kofre we free ha ye de we free ha ye nyam ho time ye be ba mo so commander de nkofo we ye wo football mu no tell say we aso ye be ko na we ye duru World Cup bi ya will refer them a legacy and no be jato no they will go home as gallant losers me na me ye mampani wo Cabo Verde we mu ka me mo heroic welcome we mu me wa japade bi o se me ye mo man ka me ya mo because baby o mo do o man ni di aduru no obi ani ke ve da o do mo di aduru that stage they've done a yeoman job o mo deserve every praise hwade ye poor match no players na o mo kiki Messi say omojina park no no mubu tumi ewi o masa live twa me se me bra de ntwa picture me wo se obeyi video enie o ze Messi sire ye Paul ball obi agina ho twen omonim who he is enim the value obi a person ne de enya mfunyin but time a referee ne Paul ball no say sorry ade nchi o say damn you who are you ye Paul ball no o wo ye wan but omomu no omonim de Messi ye de but there are battalions or mabako and they don't care about you. They will kick you, they will do everything. They have the respect for you. Say you are the great. But they are Benjina Park, so for respect no to change obia for you pon na the respect the amount senior man who bu ni Virginia twitwa for uniform coach your guest ne ye nkofo wo fie say ye sia Messi ye ni Messi sia kan. That is the mentality and they are instilling in the Cabo Verdeans. And ye krom ha say fo ya commander ye ne Panama abokra na ye sit back Panama no person ko na ye bo wie no no mom no and respect ye no mo ba na ye sit back keep very for na akoya di we me say bibie wo wiase bia flowers bia and ra ye Paul Martin check the commentary on social media
even
Argentina fans qualify but Cabo Verde won our hearts.
Every time omo ekọ dressing room na Argentina fans no ebo mo nsem
obia say Argentina na win ball na qualify ko nim but the we as a team a we win yakoma what gain your respect Cabo Verde I know say obeka ne sa obi beka kire say na say the next match round of 16 year one time who cover it is true but the legacy o mejo ho omo expose Argentina for na me hu say omo team na nye hu
yes
Today we don't have much time in some of the dogs with Argentina team no tournament no. Say Portugal for nko anasa. And a group now no woman Algeria no Jordan na better than who team nyade. Omu share team o ma do some person bobo.
Even on more players na admit Emiliano Martinez say afi no ma suffer World Cup we mo.
Commander, Andra Bon wo. Kiti see. Respect kakra na Kevin for no aka na omode Argentina. So we use our respect if you and the fact that omo debutant if you and Kabairis and Argentina kofi. So omo bie so omo ba omo team no omo bo. But omo take any we are now say omo suro say eh Messi mu wo mu. Ma yen ko sete back kakra e ya na yabiem. Anytime bi ombiem bia they were the better side. But we name the na have wa Mr. As no person or too conservative na on the game no ekọ we. Ke time omo consider no omo biem ma ball ahe omo. But you will not blame them. Omo ye first timers. Team no money they want with huge respect. Until you accord them with that necessary idea no. We are not taking anything away from the Argentine national team. Oma qualify my idea. Young for flowers no what they want but idea na ke better ya tro mo. So omo percent tournament no mu defend omo title now. They have a long way to go. Egypt no money but Egypt na nye member ntia. But if they meet any team, are you serious to explore on the Argentina for no? Ke better ya there. Congratulations to your Messi. To say it goes no they call saying.
He say all time 20
assistance so one is here.
And they say this is also 7 goals. In the World Cup history, the last 8 games from Qatar 2022 from round of 16. It was this time be on the board.
Top player. We seen ya every year you man have video ya omode ato so na o hwe. Somebody was in your video number. The players need to. No, see, David. Mo sorry yanko, me use. We've led a mark.
Okay, so the post match. Was sad on how they lost the game, but I'm very proud.
Heads high. So I'm also heads high. Chama, Momra Africa, I am proud of you. Teams na Africa they call you apart from Egypt ni Morocco makamu no. Omo ma firi mu ni na mo na mo te Africa anim. Mo de ye ba na ye bo Africa fu achi amo. Ye the flowers kra be sen abrɛ mo. Mo ya de. Momra fi na mo betena achi na ye nhwe ne company Ghana match they say about free and home come now 2 games round 16 in Charles
yeah
na ohwe matches no say the emunsem city first game ye kohwe eye oman a ye friend say Canada ene Morocco na ebo Canada for no ene Canada team ekuto omo omobo wale drogragin ne ball na no obo for Morocco no
ebi no omobo
en sa ball no omo jesse mark ene ni team omo team no enye Morocco for no team near, but no an attacking team.
Okay.
No more running a pressing baby. And that's our ball no Canada for no they press. Running pa. The other side, Morocco, Mohamed Wabi and Quadan, or no more of a possessing team. Up a ball, no, so I rely on the attackers, means no anyone say. When a Jumano Ebedi and someone started press, no, you make sure anytime you your rotation away anymore. You bet me a control opponent and in the back line now break on am results are so we're going to witness a very good game and you really tactically I think that there's a match a coach and the experience and in the was as compared to what be under 20 and a buyer what the national team proper a year but you cannot take anything away from Omo any more than what Omo Eden the Canada for only unbeaten in 8 of their last 9 games are Oma Bonsa, where Omo player Nathan Saliba. The Juma why tournament as a commander. While 62 of their last 3 games are Omabo. It tells you that Pobia and then Morocco for the summer year courses and Nathan Saliba in 50 for my your friend is Canada and then Ismail Sabah in the also a year tournament now so scoring 3 out of 4 games are what Bossa fat player was so much me boy with the probables no now ya wrap up and the man 10 them they acquire share Canada. And more of a 4-4-2 we in the Canada lineup. Please give me the first one. Canada, sure, more of a 4-4-2 system. Omodi area excellent. Now, lie the left back, Johnson, Bombito, and then Cornelius, the heart of Omo defense. Mela, has say Buchanan, and then Saliba, now, me didn't want to come on as the orchestra. No one pushy around here, President Estacu. He is the brain behind Omo Juma Canada for a commander. Mentality, he's the leader of the team.
Yeah. He
motivates them and tells them because Omo Bona, what's the name? Afonso Davis, on there. lead or Davis any true fit into head or mother minute in the kakra anymore. Jonathan David is having a very good tournament on it. Oluwase a lead attacking for the Canadian national team. They are going to strike Morocco. I'm going to press Morocco for to make sure say half space is now Morocco Ebeja much on Jonathan Davis and then a branch of friends say Oluwase Ebetimi I explore those spaces. Anytime we are move to find those half spaces at the back of Omaya, your friend say Morocco. Watch the movement of Nathan Saliba. He is the brain behind success now of tournament international. Then striking with the energy and the resistant idea ikutan and say anytime we are or that force need to drive the teammates, say young pushing the anchor will be able to do the job. Or more ever push Morocco, Edomako, the latter. Now when you look at Morocco, a team okata when you share Morocco for the lineup now, you know who and who reference Mohamed Obi starts the production meeting me really and also the amamina yeah the one come Yasin Bunu and then automatically he is the automatic pick for Omaya. Your friend say Morocco, Ashraf Hakimi, and then Mazraoui. The laterals. Please roll that one for me now. Yankwe, Issa Diop, any Abranche friends and rate, Omacho. On say Issa Diop, any rate partnership. Omami, you feel say, yeah, best start the tournament. Naiva Gera, no, yet the center partner for Abranche friends and rate Nepra. Tournament in one could be, but Obian Fino. Yeah. The performance of Madden the India 4 games or Mabo. The teams are no material. Omani Brazil ko 2-2. They dominated possession. Of a ball Netherlands only 70% of possession. It tells you of my friends in Morocco and Omo. That's why I told you say previously. Manjana no kutom walin regage the team no. Omo no omo more direct. Yem press it but we no possess it. Now when the Samba boys Brazil bobo na we now na kuta possession. Only Netherlands the quality Ronald Koeman kuta ne bo. Maybe we now na kuta position. It tells you Juma oye. Omo you know El Anoy and then Ayub Wadi. Two pivotal players are Omo control game. They dictate how Morocco should operate, how Omo transition, and Omo Nyamba should function. I think that if they are able to get that dominance and then control the midfield for Morocco, then Bilal El Kanous, and then Brahim Diaz are operating from the flanks. So a bit me here, when I play just behind the leading marksman Ismail Sabari. It's going to be very, very difficult. My coach now said 2 teams in the Canada 8 out of 9 on Lusu the last 9 8 results now positive Morocco are doing so well our tournament. That's going to be a very, very, very interesting game at but I think that our African brothers what it takes based on your match from the previous World Cup and then afu ya dia ebu actually say Morocco the upper hander obetuma cement the ticket into the quarter-final stage and so I'm going for a 2-1 win for Omaya. The friend said Morocco will win the game and advance into the next stage of the competition. The last match now, Omaya friend said Paraguay, right? Omu ball against the French national team. So for Paraguay, now sure one, Paraguay, they say in Yukusa. But I'm going to unlock 4-time champions of the competition in Germany every. Okay. Yeah. Defensively, a more organizational structure, be frustrate you. You know watch Omani Germany game now, Omani Germany call penalty. You know appreciate them. Go and watch Omani take it fast for 10 men. Okay. No, my the red card, almost a take. Go and watch a Juma Omoye. Orlando Gale now or that Omupo. He is not an easy nut to be cracked. You hardly break him. A bad thing is what the ball ever found in chain. Now, on Gomez, any Canelo, and then Alonso, any Cazares, 4 defensive units. I say, I saw my blue say, battalions are. So, what crime will be found in Cheshigua, Obefia, Sembetu. That is how they defend. I mean, Americans, and they are strong. Sorry, South Americans. They are very strong when it comes to mentality. Say, they defend. They know what they are doing. Miguel Amiron, you see the experience, no. Now on the red card, no could be an Amaso. And then they have Enciso and Avalosa who lead it from the other side for Omaya. Your friend is a Paraguay. They will frustrate Tima. Your friend is a France. Omaya France has shared twice. El Walker pass. Okay. 2 in France in good results. 1998, I think it took Laurent Blanc. And or they said the first golden goal in World Cup history. Okay. Go in is win a golden goal. Now I think around the extra time, it will be So go no at the airborne. And then the first one that happened, I think they won 7-3. France won 7-3, just 1-10 more. So history favors the French national team. Now France have won. The only team at tournament. You say the match is now about what you be out.
Yeah.
So I'm almost squad net to the more. It's me shock when we move fast so a breaky. This
almost squad and the only change a bit me bam ye chua me.
Okay.
That's what when you knock or recover in 4 days time. Some of the Manu Koni never.
Manu Koni ever partner Adna Rabiot.
Yeah.
Or if you want, then it becomes a bit of problem because
over against a team. Deschamps said Paraguay no. They don't have anything to lose.
Yeah, to say they can bet for you, they have nothing to lose. One will be to lose. So you need to work extra harder. They sit low, on the block, they will frustrate you. But on counter attack, they rely on almost pace, almost strength. And then they depend on set pieces. Say a free kick and a corner kick to also get results. But as I say, can you defend 90 minutes without allowing Dembele only say to unlock the back line? Kylian Mbappe say desire do it and answer Bradley Bakola. Who bet me stop you 90 minutes say unlock one. That is the question. And I think that and you really adumane bed tene ediama omaya your friend say Paraguay say they will do everything within their means to make sure say they stop country now your friend France not to get the access and break them. But this is a Lele Blues. It's difficult. But 3 goals ever matching.
3 goals.
Yeah. At least you bet me 3 goals because France for me amo potential no many more and amo defensive structure no so actually say Upamecano Saliba solid Kundi any look at Gini or whoever said you and others not another solid Jamie so kakra Chomani now say Manu Koni but Manu Koni is a very good player to me undermine the qualities. Very difficult match but France will triumph. So let me make it a 3-0 win. I think that France will know what it takes to get the results over my friends at Paraguay. So I'm going for a France win and a 3-0 win for the French national team.
Me that say, no, Habib Mohamed, the special one outside in Cano. Ricardo Varas, the point to be Remo CCI. Was boss. So what accounted for the change of goalkeeper? This morning was a game that Iñaki played his best game in Black Stars jersey, but our coach, who saw something different, substituted him and kept owner of the team on the pitch for 70-something minutes and brought on Prince Adu, who had no business in the game. Hey, Ghana pa, you give a player number 10 jersey and he sits on the bench for 90 minutes from ASI, Assistant Superintendent of Immigration, Harrison inside Georgia. And I Odessa message we also at the Abba. Good morning, Hineni from Koforudia. With no disrespect, if your professional analyst can decide not what their team, then I don't expect, okay, and then your candid opinion. Mate, right. Good morning to you all. You are really doing a great job. Keep it up. My name is Frank Naro from Asaman Kese and Ode Abba. I'm Joe Woosh from Osino. I'm really disappointed in her bid. It's 2026 and as a football, we are not talking about being like football and NBA only football actually. This was
we don't only analyze the game ball and play important roles of football.
Yeah. I know you're on no. Now we was say DJ Lua from Sepetimpomu, Colombia is far better than Ghana. Argentina all the way. Messi. DJ Lua there. And also Eddie Abba and no. And I will say I'm watching you live from Roman Hill. One for D and from Nedia or De Abba and no. A lot of them and Abba ever have reformed. You could hear in the Kakaka for Ricardo. Young Roman.
Can you that? I have phone in us. In my free, in your how is Susan I a in chatro, but some of us in chatro. Today, see who has never cancer, and you know, if you have issues with how I do my stuff, I'm sorry, but this is how I was brought up to be, you know, so I have a preparedness here. Then, so share Capo Verde game on the born and rap. Now here Jumo mo ye and so our park and so. Anyhow, no ma and so see Komamo in this tournament. I think they are a team that Oman Koba Bia Minimba Bia games na ball World Cup and asking Bakwa we. But I'm here meet me the main team of the tournament amawom. Because of a Jumo Bay and our World Cup and I say. We would have so much free and I didn't know our cancer. Ken, this is a country that all about World Cup and as you know. And the first time, yeah. Nobody gave them that chance. They said they would do the way and so a World Cup, yeah, say.
Because group of 4, focus on first 2 teams to automatically some qualifier. Uruguay were home. And Spain were home. So automatically your Fedi Valverde were home. Now, there were other notable players who were Uruguay. You give them that chance over Cabo Verde.
Sure. Group, so 2 teams where they qualify. Omo is third best placed team in their group.
And they only 3 points.
Yeah, I'm only finish second.
So that is to tell you the kind of team Omo here. Any Jumo Moba. And so every so me, Oman Koba be about me, mommy team of the tournament. Be I made me a Cabo Verde for no because of what they did at the World Cup. It's not just that be the country of my World Cup ni bia seda. Omo bi da nto mo banana said do me bia no. Yenga so my idea. We saw Curaçao for in their first game against Germany. How Germany for no SHP or almost 7 goals to 1. We saw them. And we saw Capo Verde against Spain. So far Curaçao for no. Now far Capo Verde. No first time Mobani. So far Germany. Germany is a struggling team. If you look at them since 2014 World Cup now, they've not been themselves. But almost 7 against Curaçao. So it tells you that Capo Verde have performance against Spain. Now ultimately keep a clean sheet against Spain to tell you that they came to work and they came to do something meaningful. World Cup and I say Uruguay there almost struggle, so we don't even give them that mention, sir. But Capo Verde for them so Baba Beye Juma. Boavista actually say he's a manager that or the system are all base and or the players I say when him the strength and the weaknesses of the players, no. And when as I saw a new year, put me no money now to be called. And now many of people thought it was going to be a game that maybe Argentina for Baba be Capo Verde for no cry.
So till I know Scaloni, I was set timer a bar so money on the round of 16. No BFC say walk over the Argentina.
Because you are thinking about a team that already defending champions, a team that the first time in the World Cup what qualify or knockout stage. We are talking about a Messi that already informed World Cup game with Bubiano, all she goals. Now World Cup boy, we ask me what she goals by on. Capo Verde players maybe share such a player. They would definitely think about how good he is and ABR and who are they were two almost. But they came to and look at the performance that they give. Ken hydration they no echo South African teams in the first half. Ball game no hydration break by Argentina share goal.
Okay.
But African teams will break down with her. But they went on and we are talking about a team that the player share a goal that is a bit more contested for a goal of the tournament. Capo Verde. That is to tell you they are going home. So I lose it to Argentina. But nobody can say the World Cup number and it was a failure. There are some countries in the World Cup that on the World Cup and I say these are the kind of things they come to give us. And then one of them and such with my what they have no and no give you my and I say we are seeing now. And we are sure that by the day they will get back to their town, people will come out to just come and welcome them and tell them say moko akwa yejuma mo conquer Africa in your own little way, because in Africa qualifies against Cameroon no do match level the World Cup the same thing omoko World Cup na se so omasan akere sa ampa je no mo ye no Africa na nye fluke mako yejuma. And I think say congratulations to them, though they are moving or they are going home, but this is a performance that when you coffee you give it all, because so the Argentina will call extra time. Not call extra time. Just I need Gina 2-2 and the boy. Okay, that is a good performance from my Capo Verde for that wonderful job over and so we want them to continue, because they've been consistent in recent times and they know where they want to be, they know what they are doing, and they keep on pushing. And this is something that very beautiful and yemo so for that wonderful performance or medal at the end of our World Cup. I say, then Egypt yeah Juma. Now, if you look at Juma na Egypt now, you ask yourself, say, with the kind of performance that Egypt had done a duo a year Africa ni na ni what JJ Newman in now Africa. The first time I over World Cup, I saw qualify in the group ni our couple round of 16th. Africans, yeah, bro. Because Egypt bad 7 years ago. Egypt, David. Now, if we are talking about manager, a year Juma or tournament this year, one person that Juma mo, because of Juma Hussam Hassan,
Egyptian coach.
The players are playing for him and out of respect that of Mopa the man.
And then a tactics and a push on Maduro.
Juma, tactically, he's offering what he can offer. But you see, there are some coaches that you look at them and you feel that even what he's saying, you don't support her. You need to give your all. And that is how it is the same way Messi able as a captain and as a coach for the Argentina national team. Let's say he's playing. Say Messi Ginaboni. Now at this particular time, Messi is still giving 10 out of 10 performance in a game. You that old gamer, you've not achieved half of the Messi. You think that you can give even 5% performance. You need to also give say Messi 10 out of 10. I won't say one team crown. You are giving like 9 and now 8 at this material time when Messi is at this age matter performance now. That is the same thing that Hassan and Egypt for no and the players respect him and they know that he's a man that was back for a mission. And I stopped yesterday after the game. Now also, if you look at the times now Egypt dominate African football. So now the didn't call the history books more Egypt. They are maybe the stamp of Bosso say in our football. Asan Shiata Mokrana or Mudom Jino Manantima, yes, I did away.
Or a local coach.
Yes, or one for my head. So that is to tell you how OCA and your man. Or when I hear about Switzerland, if they are to do things,
Argentina, Argentina, Colombia, and Switzerland.
My idea.
Last off.
But I'm no more turn you or local room as a warning song. Say, more Messi, almost more Salah.
If you have to go home. Yes, over come crunch, just a match. But some Jina. Now, me see, me quack or twaddy, and I'm a name, say, you mini or say, Kwame, despite. Chama in dinner, me back and I could never be now say, me no go 2-2. Me shame whom granted over to be a meeting out of me yare.
You are better Bobana.
Me yare. A beer needing a football, yet to football, I say. But Sunday game you see, when people are involved, sometimes you bend you rule them out. And no one makes a kick no when I was in a year. No, I whoa. No, I whoa. And a messy boy. Ideally, probably we say a area can everything near there, but it was Messi in Argentina.
I say, Uncle referee never the referee, the end again, and would in it.
And sometimes you bend the rules for people. And Mincasa Argentina team in yet. And you value that already be a bros on the idea, but I'm in Egypt, I there. But what we do, I think, say, or more or much in history books. Maybe this could be Mohamed Salah in the last World Cup, were leading any team and so it's Miyako. And the decisions are or more and so it take here anyhow we see your money. I think a cost we and so to me the more. Some way somehow they've done well. Africa is there are 2 teams on Morocco and Egypt.
I mean from North Africa.
One ever come because our West Africa for no more Canada or Moon Pebrabiabo. One a bit me come so you're more Egypt Tabaso for that wonderful performance or modernity. But we're no more than the way but we might do there a cry last stop. Me back Ghana the end back Colombia for no actually say when you are an old person and you are giving your all, we still need to respect you. Ken, at this material time that year ball World Cup knockout stage. That's Rodriguez. Team Ben Obo. You mean Team James Rodriguez to be fair.
No Mexico, oh baby.
But he's playing at the highest level. He's playing at the top level. This is a person that what Bob Bayern
Minnesota.
Oh no, what Bob Real Madrid the money there.
Yeah.
But if you think is
I saw
about 34.
34.
He's still young that to be money is so timid, but he's not playing at a league that we can say what's at this material time. We're born a captain armband near there. Now Dinamo, no matter performance now, all man. Colombia needed this win. And so what share team now on our home? Offer Diaz now we are team no. Because on the poster boy because of teams are ball. Any team are ball. Any performance will give you a fee. About World Cup and so he's been able to give that performance to a stage. In Gabaka say on the darling boy the team. But look at the respect of James Rodriguez.
Momo once again on a man of the match. Luis Diaz.
I didn't say I can't watch him that.
Because I saw some of the Colombians here. Not on performance, it was so done. But
I can't watch him that. I'm sorry how much I'm sorry how much I'm shaking. It's actually highlighted in that.
Kentina nipa no the message nipa say ahwehwe live ball no na nipa bufu no there are so many games we don't watch live but we watch it.
Me share highlights ni na yo no right the man of the match man no there dem dey hu nkoma dem be say be say akombi ni ade
me say ma kuma and fa kuma ya den tra game hu abra ade cha me ba be aduma no pass 6 o'clock
Netherlands na henebo
Netherlands o kofi
Morocco na henebo
Morocco bo Canada. Or born in there.
Do if you hire go here.
Is it round of 60 quarter finals?
Morocco quarter finals.
Obey host nation.
Ken, imagine a team or national team this Morocco.
Okay, advantage about Morocco no say born or Canada.
Yeah.
Come born or Canada crazy she didn't scare them. We are talking football and fair so that. But we are talking about a national team that in the last 2 World Cups what ball against quality opponents and watch how solid are we in those games. Look at the last World Cup they played in Qatar. They were part of the final four.
Yeah.
You played against Spain, what net to on a level. Portugal, what net to on a level. France, eventually France or ball final, lose here. And now we know what about World Cup here. What boy are the best team ever World Cup? Not currently performance, but Briabo against Brazil. Your performance are more than hey, Timoni or Mama Canada, never a more year warm up, dear Hunu BBI. You played against Netherlands.
Yeah.
Only an European team that regardless how among me money World Cup, they are a good side. They have quality players amongst what top level football. Almost from level. Perfect. They hold the record that they see already own film war regulating table. Penalty. For my identify pepe or Nanyamia wa dum say what me afa ho aba be share Canada. A team that on be wadru no so tu sana. Ken football can okra me tu san football can okra. But Morocco should not lose to Canada. So we have okra ni mo san be France. E ho na e che wo san ko nusu biem. Ni ehu se omo ne wo bo no omo hya wo no. Omo level chen. Africa ha omo konka ha omo kire.
So far 33 games unbeaten.
Omo kire. Any kwase Canada na stop us at 33 games no. It should be a country that you can say okay, we go to na Medina we no. As we all share with you deserve so show. Bi ne Morocco there no. So Ken, time I prediction na we, but I know say o metimi akọ manim. It should be a game that any can say skill. France so ne team benebo.
France bo Paraguay.
I afa.
You referee.
Di Mbappe, one said no Messi I should go. We should two no I should two meboa. And no was one. So Mbappe was only 6 goals I there.
Mbappe was 6.
Messi was 7. And no was one.
And it's a World Cup now Nkasa overall. Messi was 20. Mbappe will 18.
Nti no wo share 1. Nti ne level no. So one person the big boys no near cast okay.
But rubber shoulders are.
For club football, won't mean rubbish shoulders with trouble because of ABA be what do see see go moye. But at the national team level, in Ken, so one person who shemu pa na udi Mbappe in Corona wa. The reason why people respect Mbappe pa is not because of club football. They respect him because of national team football. That is why they respect him that much. And this Ronaldo ne Messi na ball. Our club football more for what to level. Our national team football. Imagine you know in 2020 if you are boss near TS near Boka. That is how it's supposed to be. General time farmers also the performance that he is giving, and it will be. This is where you need at least some of the other players to come to the party. Ombabe on lucky paragraph no man we no I think they almost between the match level.
Mate, me da say Nas mamenye very quick na yanko emra. Good morning, Facha Sports. It's your boy Baraku streaming live from Sunyane Kotokrum. Lut, I want to extend my greetings to Habib for predicting the match and it worked to perfection. Hey, Ghana has really disappointed us. Okay. Jordan was it? I am ATK speaking from Akwase. Why was Sibo and Jordan still playing in our knockout game? While Thomas Asante, Fatawu Ishaku and Nesnama were a better attacking option. Jordan you should be put away from Black Stars after this service where they know. Minti